Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie if you guys don't know me, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel. I have been making videos for like a while already, but I kind of fell back because I was in my last weeks of pregnancy, and I just got kind of lazy, not gonna lie. I got really lazy because the last weeks of pregnancy were really like not harsh, but they were just tiring on me. I was like really exhausted already. So yeah, hopefully I get back on track, and I know it's been a long time and I'm trying to get back to it, hopefully. And I'm trying to film this video really quick because a little baby is asleep right now. He's been asleep for quite a while, so I hope he doesn't wake up in the middle of this video, and I will show you guys him right now. But I did want to share with you guys my labor and delivery story. It was honestly not what I expected. I thought the whole experience was going to be way worse, but it was actually not that bad. Would I do it again though? Not yet. I mean, it really wasn't that bad as I thought it would be, like everyone made it seem. I had him when I was 39 weeks and 4 days. I got induced. I mean, I didn't really need to get induced. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. So I went to the doctor when I was 39 weeks and like 2 days, and they were like, do you want to get induced? And I said yes, I do want to get induced because I was just tired. I was exhausted already, and everyone had told me that he was low already, and I was like, his head was really low, and I was already 1 centimeter dilated. I know you last like that for a long time, which I understand, which I was already like that. I was already 1 centimeter dilated for like about 3 weeks. So yeah, I was just over it. I was like, I'm gonna have this baby, can you guys just induce me? So I think I'm waking him up. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this quick. So they scheduled me to get induced. I went in on a Monday, I believe, to the doctor, and they scheduled me to get induced on Wednesday at midnight. So go to the hospital Wednesday at midnight, so the whole process could start overnight, I guess. And so I went to the doctor on Monday, and on Tuesday, I guess I was having contractions. I didn't really know. I mean, it is my first baby, so I didn't really know what contractions were. They just felt like my stomach was really tightening, but I thought it was just him stretching or something. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know what to think. But I did not think there were contractions. And so I guess I was having them all day on Tuesday. So on Wednesday when I went in at midnight, well, hold on. Actually, I went in on Tuesday at midnight because I had them on Wednesday. Yeah, so I went in Tuesday on, wait, yeah. I went in Tuesday midnight, and the girl, once I went in, they checked me and everything, and I was already 3 centimeters dilated. Like from that Monday to the next day, I jumped to 3 centimeters. So they were all day Tuesday, they were definitely contractions that I was having, which I did not know. So like I didn't know until I got to the hospital on Tuesday. I was like, Tuesday midnight, I was like, am I having contractions? And she's like, yeah, look, you're having them right now. She's like, do you feel them? And I'm like, I feel them, but not as bad. And she's like, well, you're having them right now and stuff. But I didn't feel them really bad. They just felt like tightening. And the nurse was like, yeah, you've been having them. I was like, oh shoot, so I've been having them literally all day, and I had no idea. And then they put me in that IV medicine for the pain, and then once I got that, I really, like, I knocked right out. Like, it was some good medicine. It put me right to sleep, and I couldn't sleep because of I was so nervous, and I was having like tightening contractions. And so yeah, once they put in the IV, I fell asleep not all night, I fell asleep for like 2 hours. And then she came in and checked me again, and I was already at 4 centimeters. So I jumped 1 more. So everything was going by so fast. Even the nurse was shocked. She was like, you probably have one by the morning. And I was scared. I was scared but excited. But I was scared because, oh my god, like, it was coming, and I was excited to meet him, of course. And they put in that pill that goes up your vag to open up. So with that, I opened up to 4 centimeters, and then around, like, I would say like 5 a.m. they came and checked me again, and I was at 6 centimeters. And everything, I'm telling you, everything was going by so quick. Everyone was surprised. They were like, is this your first baby? And I'm like, yes. They're like, well, like, it's going by like so quick. I was in labor for a total of, okay, so I got there at 12, but it started like at 1. I started like at 1, so I'd say, and I had him at 9:26 a.m. So I'd say it was about 8 hours, I believe. So I was in labor literally for only 8 hours, which is great. My worst fear was to get a C-section. I didn't want a C-section because, I don't know, I just heard that the recovery is longer and it's more painful. So when I was they were asking me like, are you gonna want epidural? And I mean, by how my contractions were going, the pain wasn't really that bad. I guess everyone's pain tolerance is different, everyone's contractions are different, everyone's body is different in general. So I was like, well, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. That was like when I was like at 4 centimeters. She's like, are you gonna want the epidural? I was like, I don't really think I need it. I don't feel like I need it. Like, I could handle this pain. It wasn't really that bad. Well, for me it wasn't, but I mean, it was painful, but it wasn't like, oh my god, I need the epidural kind of pain. I got my epidural at around 7 a.m. Yeah, at around 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. No, 7 a.m. And then it was like gonna be 8 or something. And then my doctor came in around 8, and I was at 7 centimeters. And she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna break your water. Do you have the epidural already? And I said, oh, well, they asked, you know, and I said, well, they said that I did have it already. So once she broke my water, everything went by like so quick. Like, it was crazy. The nurses were even like, you're gonna have to come back. Like, you're not even gonna make it back to the office. So she left. So mind you that she left, she still left the hospital, and I was having like, they were bad. Like, I started to get pressure down there, like really, really, really bad pressure, that it was like, out of the whole process, the worst thing I went through was pressure, them not letting me push. The doctor had left when she broke my water, and they had to call her back because, of course, I was feeling pressure. They came in and they were like, oh yeah, you're at 8 already. And so they left, and they put the peanut ball in between my legs. And once they put that peanut ball in between my legs, I swear to you, I didn't even last like 5 minutes with that peanut ball in between my legs. I had to call them again. I told my boyfriend to call them because I was having like really, really, really bad pressure. Like, I was even crying because it was bad. And they're like, they took away the peanut ball and they checked me, and they're like, oh yeah, like, okay, like, she's ready to push. And I was like, oh my god. And they were like, you're gonna start practicing and stuff. And they called the doctor, and they're like, to relieve the pain, like, start pushing and whatever. So I started pushing, like, doing like practice push-ins and stuff, and that was relieving the pain while the doctor got here. But the girl literally had her fingers like holding the baby in, so she was holding him in meanwhile the doctor got here. And I was just like in so much, I don't know if it's pain, but it felt like a lot of pressure. I was just feeling so much pressure that I was like, oh my god, like, why did the doctor leave? Like, I was just so frustrated. I was even crying. I was like, is the doctor almost here? Is she almost here? And every time someone would walk in, I'd be like, oh look, like, is that the doctor? And like, no. But the girl, the nurse, had her fingers like holding him in, and she told my boyfriend, like, look, dad, come over here. Like, she's like, look at his head. And I was like, oh my god, like, can we just get him out of here? He's already right there. They're like, look at his hair, and they showed him. And I was like, I was out of it. Honestly, I couldn't even react. I was just out of it. The pain, I just needed to push. Like, oh my god, like, it was bad. Out of the whole experience, the worst thing was me not being able to push. That was really bad. So then the doctor walks in finally, and before she walked in, someone else, they were like, oh yeah, she's here. So they're like, okay, she's here, start pushing. And she told me, and then they're like, no, she's not here, it wasn't her. I was like, oh my god, are you serious? Like, it was the worst thing they could do to me at that moment. So again, she was holding him again, and I waited for about a good 20 minutes, and then by the time she got here, oh my god, it felt like a relief. I was able to push. I think I pushed like about 2 or 3 times and he was out. Like I didn't even struggle. Like it went by so quick. It made me be like, I'm having another baby. I'm just kidding. I'm not having another baby. Heck no, not yet. I mean, the whole process was not that bad, but just not yet. And so yeah. So she got there and I pushed him out and stuff, and she's like, I just remember her walking in. She's like, "You're having a baby, huh?" And I was like, yeah. I just wanted to push him right out of there. Like I was feeling so much pressure that when he was out, I didn't even react, to be honest. I was so out of it. I just remember him, like, I just remember them putting him on my chest, and like he had like some huge eyes and he was just looking at me in the eyes, and now I'm like, oh, like my little baby. But in the moment, like, I don't know, like I was so out of it that I was just looking at him like, what? Like, is this my baby? Like, did I just push him out? Like, I don't know, it was weird. Like I didn't even react until after that they sent me over to the postpartum room. That's when I was like, oh my god, like, but it was just traumatic, honestly. I don't know, it just really traumatized me because they didn't let me push, like the pain, like oh my god. So after I pushed him out, they put him on my chest for about an hour, and they didn't let no one else carry him. And then they took me over to the restroom to get cleaned up and all that, and then that's when they took us over to a postpartum room. And mind you guys, my boyfriend was like right next to me through the whole thing, and I am so grateful he was there, because if it wasn't for him, he was like the one just telling me to like calm down and stuff. If it wasn't for him, like I don't know, I wouldn't have no one there to be like, well, my mom, but she was like, I don't know, my mom, like, you know, seeing her daughter in pain, she was like just sitting there like all serious, like just, she was just like this, like it was funny. And even a nurse turned around and looked at her and she's like, are you okay? And she was like, but my mom, you could tell she was nervous, and I asked her like, were you nervous? And she was like, well, it's because he wouldn't let you push. And I was like, I know. But yeah, my boyfriend, he helped me a lot through it, which I'm really grateful for. He was out and he was 6 pounds and 15 ounces, and he was 19 inches long, and I think he was a tiny baby. That's just what I think, because I've seen other babies that are like 7 pounds, 8 pounds, but I'm still recovering. Today is the 12th, and I officially turned 1 month postpartum, and he turns 1 month, of course. But yeah, it's not that bad. I would definitely do it again, just not yet, because my experience wasn't really that bad. As I don't know if you guys go back to my other videos, you guys can see that my stomach wasn't even that big. He was tiny, and he was really low. Like I feel like he was low when I was like, since I was like 30 weeks, he was just already like ready to come out, which I'm glad he didn't come out before. But yeah, so yeah guys, that was my story for my labor and my delivery. Like I said, I'm so grateful that it wasn't bad. I feel like it was so smooth. It wasn't really bad. Like I don't know, like I see other YouTube videos on their labor and delivery stories, but like I said, every body is different, everyone's pain tolerance is different, but it's different. But mine, I feel like it was just so smooth, and I'm so grateful. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And I'm sorry if I was like all over the place. I am just 1 month postpartum, so I was trying to remember the majority of it. I hope I covered all of it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!